J.D.?
No, not really.
Oh, here. Why don't you hold it?
No, I can't.
Yeah, hold the baby.
No,
Here, come on, hold the baby.
no, really, I can't. My wife and I are busy career people. We have a dog.
J.D., you're no fun. Okay, Jason. Back to Mommy. Here you go.
Hey, Jason, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
J.D., I saw you smiling at that baby. You know, it was cute, admit it.
Well, yeah, it was cute. So what? I think you're cute. Doesn't mean I want to pay your bills for the next 18 years.
Come on, Scrooge. You know, I think you and Lorraine would make great parents.
You know, to tell the truth, we have been talking about it. But since her promotion at the bank, she's so busy, and frankly, the whole idea terrifies me.
J.D., we all have those fears. I need a little practice. You want a kid? I'll make you a good deal on one of mine.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Which one?
Well, little Vic's on parole. He's available.
How about Mickey?
He's still in traction.
Luke.
Can't get him out of the dress.
Wait, now that is exactly what I mean. They are nothing but trouble.
Putting you on. We're kidding you. Let me tell you about the good stuff. All the mushy stuff. Like you're having the worst day of your life, and this tiny little person crawls up in your lap and sticks a marble up your nose.
Speaking of parents, Sam, could I ask you for a favor?
Sure.
Well, see, it's parents' night at my school, and due to the fact that I'm fresh out of parents, would you mind a lot going as like a pinch hitter?
Oh, I'd love to.
You would? Yeah, I think it'd be fun. I'll get to meet your teachers, meet some of the other parents, check out the projects, see what the curriculum is. Hey, go crazy. You know, I remember Mom and Dad coming home from my parents' nights. I used to wait in the window till I saw their headlights, and then I'd make them tell me every word that my teacher said about me. They were so proud. If they were here now, they'd be calling it Black Tuesday.
Come on, you're not doing that badly.
Yeah, except in history. I hate history so much.
Oh, I loved history.
Yeah, but you didn't have Mr. Strickland. Everyone hates him. I mean, even kids from other schools. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll introduce myself to him on Tuesday. Put in a good word for you. Hello, I'm Samantha Russell.
Sylvia Traeger.
This is my first parents' night.
My 17th.
This is so interesting. Did you see the exhibit on the food chain in the biology room? I am really enjoying myself.
Let's stand together if there's a fire drill.
Good evening. Now we all find seats.
That's the teacher?
I'd like to welcome all of you here. My name is Peter Strickland, and I teach American history.
They call him the Annihilator.
No talking. They don't call me the Annihilator for nothing. I'm the teacher who never gives A's. I don't have class outside in the spring. I don't give open book exams, and I never show films. My teaching methods aren't going to win me any popularity contests, but I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to educate your kids. So, are all of you ready for the pop quiz? I do this to remind you what it's like to be a high school student. In case you've forgotten, it's not all that easy. Yes, Mrs.
Miss Samantha Russell. Exactly what are we being quizzed on?
I thought maybe American history. That way I'll know all the answers. All right. Are we all ready? All right, first question. How many American presidents have been impeached, and who were they? Yes, Mr. Platt.
Two. Johnson and Nixon.
That's incorrect. Miss Russell?
Well, only one president was actually impeached, Andrew Johnson. Richard Nixon resigned before impeachment proceedings could begin.
That's very good. All right, next question. This one's a little bit harder. How many presidents have been assassinated, and who were they? Yes?
Let's see. That would be Abraham Lincoln, John F. Kennedy, and James Garfield.
Is that all?
Garfield, Lincoln, JFK. Yes.
Do you have something to add, Miss Russell?
William McKinley was also assassinated. He was shot by a Polish anarchist in 1901 and died.
And that essentially outlines the course for this year. I guess that about wraps things up, Mr. Platt. Class dismissed. Miss Russell, may I keep you after class for a minute?
Oh, I've never been kept after class before.
I figured as much.
Your parents got home 2 hours ago? No, I don't know where Sam is. This fence is killing me. Oh, wait. Oh, she's home. Talk to you later, man. Bye. Hi. Hi. Well, you look like you're in a good mood. Well, come on. Tell me. What do they say about me?
Well, they said if you grow 2 feet and develop a hook shot, you can get into Harvard.
Be serious.
They said you're not working up to your potential.
Oh, yuck. The P word.
Especially in history. I had a long talk with Mr. Strickland.
Wretch, puke, vomit.
Hey, are we talking about the same person? I really liked him.
Yeah, but that's his little trick. Do you know that the first day of school I actually thought he was cute? Then soon his true evil personality comes out. He's a freakazoid.
Don't you think you're exaggerating just a little bit?
You wouldn't say that if you knew him better.
Well, actually, that's something I'd like to talk to you about. I would like to get to know him better. So, when he asked me out for tomorrow night, I said yes.
What? You're going on a date? With the Annihilator?
He's picking me up at 7:30.
The Annihilator in my home?
Our home.
Anybody's home. How can you do this to me?
Patty, all I'm doing is going on a date with a nice guy who happens to be your teacher.
My God. I'm in a Stephen King movie. Jack, are you home?
It's open. I'm in the dark room.
Jack, can I hide out in here?
Again? I should start charging you rent.
They're going to be home any second, and I don't want to risk a close encounter.
Well, as long as you're going to hang out here, you might as well give me a hand. Take down those contact sheets, would you?
Yeah, sure. Jack, where did you take this?
On assignment in Peking. That's graffiti in the Great Wall of China.
What's it say?
Go home, Mary Lou Retton.
Maybe that's what I should write in my front door. Go home, Annihilator.
Come on, Patty. It's not all that bad.
No, you wouldn't say that if you see how he's been treating me in class lately. He's more unbearable than ever. Whenever I walk into the class, he looks right at me and says, "Hello, Patty."
Brutal.
Whose side are you on, anyway?
Oh, no, you don't. No sides from me. I'm Switzerland.
Hello, anybody home?
Yeah.
They're coming here. Hi.
Coast is clear. I'm alone.
Hi, Jack.
Hi, Sam. Did you two crazy kids have some wacky fun?
Yes, we went ice skating.
Did he skate over anyone's fingers just for laughs?
Look, I'm really getting annoyed. You know, I like Peter. You might not think he deserves a fair shake, but I sure deserve one. I mean, I feel like I can't even bring the guy into our house. So I did something. I invited him to dinner, and as a favor to me, I'd like you to be there.
Gross! I have to watch this guy eat?
You're dead set on hating this guy, aren't you?
I am not.
And you're scared to have dinner with him because you're afraid you might like him.
That's not true.
Then prove it.
Help.
Switzerland.
All right. One dinner. A brief dinner. Entrees only. No fruit cup. And option to bolt for dessert.
Deal. Thank you.
Well, this is what I decided to wear. And if he doesn't like it, he can make me stand in the hall.
I bet you think I planned this whole thing. Let's see. What can I do to torture Patty?
I know. I'll start dating her history teacher. It's not funny.
Brace up. Hi, Peter.
This is for you.
Oh.
I was going to bring wine, but I couldn't decide. Should I bring red? Should I bring white? Sometimes I think just buy rosé. It's both. But nobody really likes rosé, unless you do.
So you decided to go with the traditional rolling wooden duck.
It goes with both meat and fish.
I love it. Can I get you a drink?
Yeah, a beer would be great.
Great. Coming right up. I can't believe what he's wearing. What's wrong with it?
He's wearing jeans. He looks like a regular guy.
Now tell me he isn't cute. When you've recovered from the shock, you want to bring out the pâtés. Okay, here's the beer.
Thanks.
All right, we have brie, camembert, and goat cheese, and we have a duck liver mousse, a salmon terrine, and a country pâté with pistachios.
Those cheese doodles?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Geez, I love those things. Do you mind?
No.
Oh, thanks. When I was in college, I lived on cheese doodles and black cherry soda.
Yeah? Mallow Mars and milk.
Twinkies and devil dogs.
Oranges and honey.
We didn't get to the Battle of Gettysburg today, but read the chapter because you'll be responsible for it on tomorrow's exam. Okay, hit the books.
Hi.
Hi.
Good class today.
Thanks.
I particularly liked how you handled it when Billy Chico set his homework on fire. So we're going to go to the park again this weekend? I think Sam really likes to see you in your cutoffs.
We'll talk about this later.
Right. Busy. No problem. Oh, wait. Oh, I almost forgot. Found your tie. It was in the sofa. Later, Pete.
Sam, the models were cranky. The lab screwed up the film and one of our cameras died. Why are you humming?
What was I humming?
Yeah, it was a real annoying kind of hum like this. Two kinds of people do that. People who are falling in love and people who argue with buses.
Well, we've only been going out for weeks, so I don't know if we're falling in love. But it sure is fun finding out. You know what I discovered on Wednesday? His earlobes.
Earlobes?
He has got the greatest earlobes. You know how some guys have earlobes with little creases in them, or they just kind of hang there, they're shaped weird? Peter's earlobes are perfect. Oh,
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Peter. Dixie Randazzo, this is Peter Strickland.
Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Heard a lot about you. Here you do a great 20 minutes on Manifest Destiny.
Thanks.
Well, I gotta go. It was nice to see you. I'm sure I'll see a lot of you.
Bye.
We got a big problem, Sam.
We do?
Is
Why?
Patty here?
Yeah, she's up in her room studying for your history test tomorrow.
I'm surprised. She tried to talk me out of giving the test twice today.
Well, that's not so bad. I mean, what students want to take tests?
Well, it's more than that, Sam. Patty's becoming too familiar in class. She talks to the other kids about you and me. Now the word around school is how I kiss with my eyes open.
You do?
I just did it once to see if she was looking. She was.
Hey, Pete. How are you doing? You staying for dinner tonight?
Hi, not tonight. I've got to get back to school and finish writing the exam.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it. I spent all afternoon studying about those railroads. Just hope I didn't pick the wrong thing. Did I?
Patty, you can't ask that.
Well, I wasn't asking anything. I just want to make sure I'm making the most efficient use of my time. Who knows? Maybe I should have been studying the Erie Canal?
Patty.
Come on, Patty. I can't give you any hints. It wouldn't be fair to the other kids.
I don't want any hints. Was I asking for hints?
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. 4 score and 7 years ago, I memorized it.
See what I mean?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'll talk to her about it right away.
I don't think it's going to do any good.
Oh, no, it will. I mean, we can talk. We're sisters. We know each other. I can lock her in her room. That was a joke. You're supposed to laugh at that part.
I'm sorry, I don't see it that way.
Well, I guess you don't. Oh, come on, Peter. Don't worry. I'll fix it.
I hope so. Look, I gotta go. I've got a date with Harriet Tubman.
Leader of the Underground Railroad helped the slaves escape to the north and...
Maybe you should write the essay question.
You smiled.
Good night.
Nice. I'll talk to you.
Hey, Sam, can I leave the book down here?
I don't know. I want to talk to you.
All right. As long as you help me study for my test. I hate essay questions. They leave no room for guessing.
Now, I don't want to make a whole big deal out of this, but you really put Peter on the spot a few minutes ago.
What do you mean?
Okay, tell the truth. If Mr. Strickland had come here to the apartment, would you have asked him for the test questions?
No, but if it were just Mr. Strickland, he wouldn't have been here anyway.
So what do you want me to do? Stop seeing him till you graduate?
No.
Well, then, Patty, you've got to be more careful about crossing the line between friendship and teacher.
History class isn't going to be nearly as much fun.
Hey, you can whoop it up in math.
All right, I'll try. Meanwhile, Mr. Strickland is expecting me to do great on this history test. Here's some practice questions. Just quiz me on a few of them.
What was the purpose of the triangle trade route?
Slaves, raw materials, finished products, etc., etc. I know this one cold. Go on to the next.
Good. What was the significance of Harriet Tubman in the antebellum period?
Let's see. Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman. Well, he'll never ask that one. Just go on to the next.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't just skip over a question because you don't know the answer to it.
I don't want to waste my time. Just ask me the next question.
No. Now you got me really curious about Harriet Tubman. You can get this one.
What is it with you and Harriet Tubman?
Nothing.
Nothing. You know something.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
You do. Harriet Tubman's the essay question, isn't it?
I don't know. How would I know?
Oh. Okay, Sam. Thanks for helping me study.
Hi.
Hi. Here to keep me company?
Sort of. How's it going?
Oh, not too badly. Another hour and I'll have the exam written.
I wouldn't spend too much time on that Harriet Tubman question.
Why?
Well, I had that talk with Patty. I told her that it was very important to keep our relationship out of the classroom. She understood perfectly. And then I gave her the essay question.
You gave her Harriet Tubman?
Yeah.
How could you do that?
I'm sorry. It was an accident.
Oh, that's just great. That's really great.
Hey, it was only one question. You can send me home with a note.
Isn't that funny, Sam? I mentioned something to you in confidence, and you could not handle it.
Peter, I made a mistake. People make mistakes.
You're right, the Chicago fire was a mistake.
I just apologized to you. This is the part where you're supposed to forgive me.
Again? I've been forgiving you all week.
What are you talking about?
Well, the first time I went to your house, you gave me the wrong directions. I drove 3 blocks out of my way. And on Thursday, we went to the movies. You left your glasses at home. We had to sit in the front row.
Hey, lock me up before I strike again.
Now, Sam, I'm really disappointed in you. This relationship is never going to make it if you don't start getting serious.
See you later, annihilator.
I can't believe it. I thought everything was going so great.
But that's his little trick. Just when you think he's so cute is when his real evil personality comes out. Just don't let what happened between us affect your relationship with him.
Just hope it doesn't affect my grade.
My advice to you is study.
At least now I know Harriet Tubman won't be on the test. Right?
I don't know.
No, it is on.
No, I don't know.
No, wait a minute. If he thinks we think it won't be on, it will be on. But if he thinks we think it won't be on, no, it will be on, then it won't be on. Oh, I hate this. I have to learn everything.
Next, on My Sister Sam. 16, I had a figure just like yours.
Son, this is easy. Look at this. 5 pounds in 1 week.
Have you ever been on a diet before?
No.
She has stopped eating and she refuses to talk about it.
Why is everyone so hung up over food? That's all anyone ever talks about. That's all they serve here.
Later on tonight, meet an all-American family in somewhat of an Irish stew on the premiere of The Kavanaughs. That a harmless sorority stunt has deadly results on Cagney and Lacey. But first, George and Dick go on a spending spree. Check it out on Newhart. Next.